Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Elena, aka Lady Smash, and you are gardening with Lady Smash in the garage once again. Now you probably see me in this shirt a couple of times, but I am batch filming, y'all. I'm trying to get some videos pushed out here for you guys and trying to get my channel, you know, up and off the ground. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love it if you were here, you know, to share your experiences. Let me know some tips and tricks, and maybe you'll learn something here too. But I am excited to share my journey, and so again, I hope you decide to subscribe and stick around. So anyway, guys, today we are going to be planting some seeds. We are still trying to get a jump on the season. It's not quite time to put things out, well, not everything outside just yet. We have not met our last frost date, and so I'm just trying to sow some seeds indoors so that when it does come time to, you know, start planting outside, I'll already have a jump on my my seeds, and we can get some, you know, get a good early, well, maybe not early, but on time harvest this year. So I've planted quite a few new things already, just totally new to me this season. I had a really great season last year. If you follow me on my Lady Smash channel, which is like my natural hair channel, I initially started my garden over there, trying to share with my friends over there. But my garden was growing and growing and growing, and so I just figured I just needed a separate space for my gardening activities. So I came over here and opened this channel up, so hopefully I can find more gardeners, and not just, you know, natural hair folks. But yeah, so definitely subscribe, like I said, and join me and grow with me. So all right, guys, we're going to be planting quite a few seeds today. Okay, I want to just go ahead in this video and just get a bunch of different seeds planted and get them started. I've already recorded like 2 or 3 videos today, so I'm getting kind of tired and I got to prepare stuff for the fam. But yeah, here we go. So I've got some seed starter this time, the Jiffy seed starting mix. In the previous videos, I was just using like what I had on hand already, which is my compost and my potting soil, and so I was using that in my seed starting tray that I bought this year as well. Like, that was new to me too. I was direct sowing everything last year pretty much, save for these little containers. Like, I did a couple of things in these starter pots, but this is the first year using the actual seed starter trays. So we're going to be using both today because I have quite a few seeds to plant. I want to go ahead and start mixing up this seed starting mix, and we're going to start filling up our cells in our little pots with the mix. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so I got that big bag of seed starting mix from, where did I get it from? I think I got it from Home Depot, and I want to say it was like $5 and change for the bag. I know that you can get seed starting mix at like Dollar Tree. You could also buy this same brand at Walmart. It's at some Walmarts, but I've been going to Home Depot lately, so that's where I got mine from. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It's a very light mixture here. It's not as dense and heavy as the soil, regular soil. And so, you know, this is good for germinating seeds. So I'm hoping that I'll have a better run this time with my seed germination, because what's going on in my trays already outside in the kitchen, yeah, they're having a little bit of a hard time, some of my seeds. So I'm going to be restarting some of the seeds that I had already planted, the ones that are struggling out there, because I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and let those go because they're just not doing what they need to do. So we're just going to pretty much start over with some of them, and some of them are actually things that I need to start like now. So yeah, I'm gonna add some water to this seed starting mix just to get it going. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. think I can add just a little bit more water to it. Actually, let me feel it. No, I think that's actually okay. We don't need any more water. Alright, so now I'm just going to start filling up my tray here with the mix. I've got stuff everywhere, you guys. I'm so unorganized right now. So we're just going to add this into the cells. Alright, so got that done. Now I'm just gonna take this and give it a drop. See how the starting mix kind of settled down into the tray? I'm gonna do that a couple times to make sure you get it, you know, that it goes all the way down. And then I'm just gonna add some more to fill it up. Alright, y'all, so now that that's done, we're gonna start dropping seeds, y'all. And I'm just gonna start dropping I'm gonna pick and choose what I put in these cell trays, okay? Because certain things will be bigger, and I don't want to have to transplant them too much. So like watermelon, I know it's very kind of finicky when you're transplanting them. So I'm definitely going to be planting the watermelon in the bigger pots here. Let me see. Things like, what else do I have here? Like I have this kale. I'll put some kale, this dwarf kale in here. What else? Maybe the Swiss chard. And I have quite a few lettuces that I want to plant and stuff, like definitely squash, and definitely this variety of squash I'm gonna put in that big the big pot, because that is very big and prolific. It just, yeah. I grew that last year and that one was off the chain. So like my little lettuces here, I think I'll go ahead and put in there. Eggplant I'll probably definitely also put in the well, I might be able to put eggplant in here and transplant that one. But like the squashes definitely, and the watermelon have to go over there. Carrots, I think I'll put the carrots in here, and we'll just do the lettuces in the seed tray. And I don't necessarily have to use all of the cells right now. I mean, I can save it for something else if I can find something else to plant. But yeah, we're just gonna start here. So let's go ahead and open these carrots. These are the carrots I got from the Dollar Tree. Okay, these are the red cord Chantenay carrots. Never heard of that before. I definitely want to try like the multicolored carrots, the ones that have like the purple and the yellow and all of that. So I'll have to find those seeds. Alright, and this is what the carrot seeds look like. Okay, teeny tiny. So I'm just gonna poke a hole here. Okay, and I will do, let's do 4 carrots. And I'm actually dropping 2 in the hole. I'll put that little one in there too. Alright, so now I'm going to cover this up. And I gotta get my labels, y'all, because we gotta know what we planted and where we planted them. So let's see, carrot, and we'll put the date. And I'm gonna put that right here in the front. I'm gonna turn y'all around. Well, I'm gonna turn this tray around so y'all can see. And we'll work that way. So, carrots are done and down. Next, I wanna go in with my spinach because I struggled with the spinach, y'all. I have been struggling with spinach. Like, really, it's crazy. So, here's the spinach. Okay, we're gonna do the spinach. And I'll start here because that's where I kind of left off. Put in there. Now, I do have some spinach growing, but I feel like they're growing really slow. So I'm just gonna plant these and try them in this seed starter. Oh, this is not spinach. And put them in the seed starter and see if I get a better result. Did I not take out spinach? Y'all, I'm confusing myself. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing lettuce. And this is the Butter Crunch lettuce. I'm really, really anxious to try that. Hopefully it will germinate this time. And you know what? I'm actually not gonna make a hole. I'm just gonna put these seeds right on top. Try to put like 3 or 4. Just right on the top there. Okay. And that's the Butter Crunch. Put that like that. And then what I'm going to do is just take a little bit and sprinkle over the top. Just to cover that lightly. Because you don't want to plant the lettuce seeds too deep. So I'm going to do the same thing with the romaine. I am definitely struggling with the romaine as well. I think pretty much all my romaine died, y'all. So this is the Paris Island Cause romaine. And I think we'll go ahead and put all our lettuces down here. Okay. And now I'm gonna try this black-seeded Simpson, all right? Okay, and that's what this looks like. And I'm gonna put that right behind the romaine. And then I want to try, I have this all year round butterhead lettuce, okay? And I got, where did I get these from? These are from Mountain Valley Seed Company. And I bought these last year and I tried it, but like I said, none of my lettuce grew. None of it. So I'm trying it again this year. All right, so So I think that is it for, oh no, the kale. Gotta get the kale in. So this is the kale that I got from the Dollar Tree. They're quite small as well. Okay. And then I think the last thing that we'll be planting in here is our Swiss chard. These are all melons and zucchini. This is the Swiss chard that I got from Dollar Tree. Wow, now these are some really funky looking seeds, y'all. They're all different. Some of them are little like that, and then some of them are like, I don't know, almost like dried spinach. So definitely use my little poker thing for this. And we'll just make a couple holes. Alright, we've got our Swiss chard in. Okay, and I think we're done with the tray. Yeah, we're done with the tray. So I will move this off to the side here. Clean up my mess. And I'm gonna use, this is how much I have left, you guys. I'm gonna use this, and I'll go ahead and put this into a couple of those pots there, and then I'll have to mix up some more. So let me get a little organized here, because it's just a hot mess over here right now, and I'm getting anxiety. It's just a little bit too messy for me in this little space. Alright, y'all, so for the sake of time, I went ahead and mixed up some more of the seed starting mix and filled up all my little pots here, because it was just taking a while. And I wanted to just go ahead and get this done. So yeah, we're gonna start dropping our seeds now. Everything is labeled as well, so we know exactly what's what. So first one that I'm picking up here is my dark green zucchini squash. I did grow this last year, and I think I got a harvest off of this. So I'm only gonna plant 2 of these, because I'm pretty sure that you know, they will germinate. So let me see, where's the dark green? It's right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in just like that. Just 2, and I'll cover them up. Push them down in there. I guess I should use my little tool. Get my little tool. Alright, but he's done. He's planted. Next up we have the Ford Hook zucchini squash. Y'all, this one gets so big. This one gets really big. I had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 of these last year, and man oh man did he get big. And then I tried to grow it again. I think I planted it again, and then the squash borers got to them, so I didn't get my second round. But here are the seeds. I forgot to show y'all the seeds of the other one, but they look similar to this. So we'll just plant 2 of these, because I already know these guys are going to be huge. Next we have our bunching onion. Like I said, y'all, they are dying. The ones that I had planted earlier, they're dying. So I'm just gonna call that a wash. So I'm just gonna plant some new ones here and hope for the best. This is what those seeds look like. So I'm just gonna really just sprinkle these on the top because these seeds are so little. Hopefully we'll get a nice little harvest of those. And I'll just kind of toss the soil around on those just a little bit. Okay. Next up we have our spaghetti squash. Y'all, I love spaghetti squash. I'm not too much of a fan for like spaghetti noodles at all, and I tend to buy what is it called, angel hair, because I don't like the big noodles. So yeah, that's what I do. But I really like spaghetti squash, and that's what those look like. All the squash ones pretty much look the same. They look like pumpkin seeds. So spaghetti squash is here with my tool. Next up is eggplant. We have the Black Beauty eggplant. And I did get a couple of eggplant last year, but they were like tiny. They were baby size. So, and it was funny because last year, everything that was supposed to grow big grew small, and everything that was supposed to be small grew big. So yeah, it was kind of weird last year for me. It was really an experimental time. Yeah, I had a good time, but it was like, it was an experiment. So these are what the eggplant seeds look like. So we're only gonna plant maybe 3 of these, y'all. And I don't think that hole needs to be so deep. Let's try that again. Small hole. So I only did 3 of those. We'll see how that turns out this year. Okay, next up is our butternut squash. I just got this from the Dollar Tree. Super excited to grow this because I do like butternut squash as well. I think my whole family enjoys butternut squash. So here is the container for butternut. Make 2 holes. These seeds look like. Alright, and now we're moving on to our melons, y'all. We have our Crimson Sweet watermelon, and I'm only planting 2 watermelon seeds this year because y'all see I'm planting so many, so I'm only gonna plant 2 of each into the pots here. So Crimson Sweet is right here. These are what the seeds look like, typical watermelon seeds. Next we have our Jubilee. These came, and man, these Jubilees are supposed to be big, like you see here on the picture, and even the seeds are bigger than those previous ones, the Crimson Sweet. And these came out like, what is it, personal size. It was so funny. So we're gonna try these again this year. And I think what happened too was that I had them too many planted in one container. So we're definitely going to space them out this year. And I had planted too many of like one variety. So I had way too many watermelons to try to grow in the first place. So this is like more of a controlled situation this time, even though there are a lot of melons. I'm only going to plant 2, and if only one of the 2 survives, then that's what we're going to go with this year anyway. Alright, the next one I have here is the yellow baby doll. Okay, and I got these from Mountain Valley Seeds last year. I got these at the end of the season, so these didn't work out. These didn't work out at all. It was a bust. And so these seeds are little. The yellow baby doll. Next up we have our sugar baby. Now the sugar baby came out just right. Like they were personal size, but they were super sweet and everyone really enjoyed the sugar baby. So definitely gonna grow these again this year. We enjoyed these. And this is what the seeds look like. These are small too. Alright, next up we have our moon and stars. And these came from Mountain Valley as well. Oh no, yeah, these came from Mountain Valley. And again, these came late in the season, so these didn't work out either. Now these seeds are much bigger. They're like the Jubilee ones. Okay, and then the last one we have is our honeydew melon. Okay, honeydew melon. My husband loves honeydew. I particularly care for the cantaloupe. The honeydew is the green flesh, but they look just like honeydew and cantaloupe seeds. And we'll plant 2 of those. And that's it, you guys. That is all. That's all I'm gonna be planting today. That was a lot, for sure. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water these in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these that are in these pots into the shoe containers that I was showing you guys earlier. Let me show you real quick. If you remember at the beginning of my well, like I think it was like one of my first videos, I had done a haul and I had showed you guys some stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree, and this is what I was talking about. These are just the shoe containers, okay, the shoe boxes that you get from the Dollar Tree. And this is what I used my first year, you know, germinating seeds, because I had so many of these little pots. I needed, like, I didn't have the cell trays, which now, like I said before, I'm finding out that the cell trays are a much better solution for some seeds. Like I said, the squash and the watermelon, you kind of want to grow them by themselves, not really in those in the seed tray, just because they don't like to be transplanted too much. But yeah, I would just set them into the things just like this. I'm going to show you. Let me keep all of the squashes together. I try to be organized where I can, y'all. So I just put them in a tray like that. And then you can water from the bottom, you know, and then just take them out and just dump out the water. And this works out fine because it's nice and, like, you know, compact or whatever. And then you just kind of store them next to each other. So that's what I'm going to do. And these will stay out in the garage for lack of room anywhere else in the house. So this works out because I can put 3 in each container. Just like that. So that's everything that I planted today, you guys. Okay, the last step would just be to water everything in, like I said, but y'all know how to do that. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I inspired y'all to go ahead and plant some stuff. As you can see, it's really easy. You can get seeds from the Dollar Tree. You can get these tags from the Dollar Tree. These little things come from the Dollar Tree. This comes from the Dollar Tree. You can get a spoon, you know, not a spoon, a shovel from the Dollar Tree. They even have gloves there. You can start your garden right at the Dollar Tree, okay? And like I said, they even have some of the Dollar Trees even have seed starting mix. So yeah, but if you can't find your seed starting mix, you can definitely get it from Home Depot or Walmart. Like I said, this seed starting tray I got from Walmart. It is a double, so there's another one that's the same size as this, and then you just sit them both in this big tray. And you've seen that in my previous videos. But yeah, you guys, you can do this. You can definitely do this very inexpensively. So yeah, definitely give it a try. Let me know your thoughts and your comments down in the comment section down below. Let me know if I've inspired you to, you know, make your own little garden. And definitely subscribe to the channel for more and to see the updates on how everything is doing. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you come back and grow with me some more. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.